Hello everyone. Have you ever considered going completely wireless with your guitar and not using a cable anymore? This right here is the Xvive A58 guitar wireless system. Full disclosure though, Xvive reached out to me and asked me to do a complete review of this product, and I'm more than happy to do that, but I also wanted to be very transparent with you guys and just let you know how I really think about it. Do I really like it? Do I not like it? Do I think it's in the middle, not really seeing a purpose for it? And whether or not do I like it better than a cable? Now, the most important question that I also want to answer in this video is whether or not you will find a purpose for this. Would you like to use something like this, or would you just like to stick to your regular old cables? We're going to go ahead and do all of that. We're going to compare them. We're going to plug them in. We're going to see, does the latency, if there's any latency, noticeable latency, will it bother me? Is there going to be a difference in tone? All of that stuff we're going to figure out in just a second, so stay tuned. Let's get right into it. Now, when you purchase your A58, inside it, of course, you're going to find all these cool things like the manual, some brochures talking about the product, the warranty card, and some stickers. But the most important thing is the product itself, which is this right here inside this little to-go pouch from Xvive, which fits in your pocket, in your guitar case, wherever you want. It's very easy to carry. You get a nice cable, a double cable. So you get a USB input, but you also get USB-C for the transmitter and the receiver, which this being right here, the transmitter, and this on the other end is the receiver. So you get that really cool pouch, you get the manual. Let me read you some specs straight from the manual so that you can understand what this product can do and what it's capable of. So first things first, 5.8 gigahertz. You got about 100 feet worth of working distance, should I say that? You got an audio frequency of 20 hertz to 20 kilohertz. You got a battery life of up to 5 hours. Should cover any gig really, any recording session. You got a passive mode input and an active mode input in case you have some active pickups or you just got your regular passive pickups. You got a sample rate of 24-bit and 48 kilohertz. You got a dynamic range and a signal-to-noise ratio of 110 decibels. And the most important thing, latency, is 5 milliseconds. Now, whether or not you will feel that latency or hear a difference is exactly what we're going to find out. So enough talking, enough specs. Let's get right into it. All right, you guys, so before we get into it, this is the transmitter and the receiver. Now, of course, the on and off switch are right up at the top, and you want to turn them on, of course. And you will notice that there are some numbers on here, and those are simply just the channels, the green indicating the power and the blue indicating what channel you're in. Now, you want to make sure that the channels are matching, because if they're not, you won't get any signal. So think of it as like a radio. You just want to be on the right channel so that you can speak with the other person. In this case being the amp and the guitar can speak to one another as long as they're on the right channel. Now, I believe that the transmitter or the receiver actually has a scanning feature that picks the best channel. So we're going to go ahead and hold this. And there you go. You'll see that it's looking for the best channel right now, and it'll stop on the best one. And it looks like it selected channel 1. So we're going to go ahead and change the channel for this one to channel 1. If it lets me. There we go, channel 1. So now we should be good to go. The receiver should go into the amp, the transmitter should go into the guitar. All right, you guys, as you can see, the transmitter is on the guitar and the receiver is on the amp. So no cables besides my mic plugged into my interface so you guys can hear the audio. But let's go ahead and jam out. It works. But can it be done with a guitar pedal? Absolutely. What about something like your audio interface? Well, that works too. Alright guys, so this is the test. I actually have my guitar plugged into my amp with a regular cable, and then we're going to try it with the wireless cable, and you guys will tell me if you hear a difference. I'll let you know if I hear a difference at the end. So let's do this comparison real quick. I'm going to go ahead and play a simple E chord and a couple of other open chords just to get the vibe. Alright, so now I'm wireless. I have the transmitter on the guitar and the receiver on the amp. Let's see how this sounds. Alright you guys, that's the Xvive A58 guitar wireless system. Now, to answer my question, do I think this is right for you? So, this would be right for you if it's your first introduction to the wireless system, as it was for me. If, let's say, you're a person that likes to record in your studio and you just want to sit back on your couch that's maybe a couple feet away and you just don't have a cable that length, that's a cool thing, you know? To be able to do that, to have that comfort. For some of you out there who are in the studio, who are artists, you know that every little detail counts. So this could open up a world of opportunities for you guys. You can stand back, I don't know, hang out somewhere. If you just don't want to be in the room when you hit record, this solves that problem. And if you're a guitar player who plays live and you just don't want to worry about maybe yanking your cable out by accident, or you just want the freedom to move around as you saw me do earlier, this is great for you. Now, if you're like me, who's an at-home player, you don't really have to worry about that kind of stuff, maybe this is not for you, but I don't think it's a bad product by any means. I don't think it is. I think it's a great product for the price. And I will be leaving some affiliate links in the description if you would like to purchase one, because it does give me just a little bit of commission, and that would help out the channel quite a bit. So please think about purchasing one if you think it's the right fit for you. Now, the other thing that I didn't really like, but it's not the end of the world, is the feel. As you saw when I was doing the comparison, the audio is pretty good, although it kind of feels like the high end is a little weird, maybe not bad. It almost sounds like you have a buffer on when you plug into a pedal. It just alters your tone in a way that's not bad, just different. And you can get around that. That's not a big deal. The latency, honestly, I don't feel a difference. When it comes to the latency, I didn't feel a difference. I couldn't tell. So I don't really think the latency should be an issue for you guys. I think that will be a non-issue. For me, not a problem. So I think it's a great product, and I want to thank Xvive for letting me try this out and give you guys my honest take on it. I think it's a great product. I keep saying that because it is. It's affordable and it introduces you to a whole new world. And it took me by surprise. I'd never thought I'd ever own something like this, but having it makes me feel like I have one cool little tool in my arsenal. So yeah, it's great. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Xvive. Thank you for my subscribers, all my watchers, my viewers, all of you who comment. I read them all. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.